So
I do believe we are going to be heading into our winners finals here. If I'm not wrong, I'm going to be joined by James Abel here for our
Yep.
first best of 5 of the day.
sounds good. Catch you guys.
Catch you later.
Oh. I'm here now.
That was a nutty wake-up grab at the end.
As Ant said, just kind of forfeited the Oki, and I saw that, like, I was plus after that. I was like, well, it's going to be a block. I'm just going to grab.
All right, that was good recognition, and enough of the previous set. Let's head into our winners finals here. This is going to be SharKpaw versus Ant. SharKpaw, Chinese Garchomp player from China. Very, very, very strong, very, very patient, and very, very calculated play. But on the other end of the other side, you have an equally calculated and well thought out player. We have Antwerp on the Sceptile as usual.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on how Antwerp goes against SharKpaw's Garchomp. But it's showing that he's
assuming
not
that these players are going to be hitting each other an equal number of times. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a small difference in damage here.
Small, yeah. But at the moment, yeah, Antwerp not really able to do way too much, although he is starting to come back slightly with the attack buff from Mismag before. He's able to get a bit more than what he'd usually get. At the moment, just kind of setting up his own wall, though. And SharKpaw at the moment has to find his way in, though Antwerp.
Yeah, SharKpaw was content to sit back and relax, but his jump got caught once, and never mind, he just Dragon Claws in, and it works out for him. So first round goes to SharKpaw. It did start to look a little bit scary for him, but he's gonna be able to close it out.
Just filling out the field phase at the moment. Antwerp spinning that bullet seed around, but yeah, SharKpaw going to just fly on.
And it's not like this matchup. This is not definitely a matchup that Ants faced many times. There's multiple Garchomp players in the region, and so do expect to see a lot of matchup stuff coming here. 5YY doesn't get too much off of it.
Antwerp gets a lot of experience in this matchup, namely from Bergie and Dan, though there are other players such as Antwerp himself who has a Garchomp but not really a competitive one. Serbanana, there's plenty of opportunities for him to kind of work in what he knows, but at the moment it's not really showing. SharKpaw is a very different Garchomp compared to what we see. At the moment he's stuck in the corner. In burst, however, manages to jump out and SharKpaw tries to.
Oh, that was a sneaky JY. And that's going to give SharKpaw the shift, and Ant's chances of coming back are starting to really dwindle here. The burst coming up from SharKpaw. He does not want to give Ant any avenue of victory here. But with that Giga Drain, he could be finding something. 55 HP, 6 seconds left on the clock. Ant needs to just get that little bit of chip, but gets caught by the Dragon Claw.
Unable to react to the Dragon Claw, yeah, unfortunately cutting that chance short, but yeah, Antwerp definitely holding a pretty close fight in those 2 rounds, coming back from such a life deficit, but going to be going into game 2. SharKpaw currently in the lead, but we'll see how Antwerp fixes up his game here.
Yeah, and if anything, if there's any player to be able to really adapt to SharKpaw's really slightly unorthodox style of Garchomp, it will be Ant. The player is very disciplined and is very quick on making adaptations. So we're gonna see if he's going to be able to find what he needs here. Miss Mag is still on deck for Antwerp. And SharKpaw is just not committing to anything whatsoever. He's just running around collecting the nuggets, throwing out pocket sands here and there. But Ant is going to find the CA on the homing attack. Crash on the attempt on the drill. This is going to be a punish. Look at the angling of the JY. Ant is very good at optimizing his small damages there. But the raw wake-up drill from SharKpaw.
Instantly seeing that those projectiles are just going to say bye-bye as soon as that drill comes out. Yeah, that was a really good option. At the moment, SharKpaw holding down this corner. Antwerp forced to burst just to escape any sort of pressure. Now SharKpaw just in the midfield though, keeping that very close pressure. He's going to get a large amount of damage here. Doesn't go for, manages to sneak his way out of that 5Y into it, but yes, that's up Bullet Seed just for another setup. Miss Mag, this is
Mag. It's going for chip, and this is going to be nearly it. The PSP saving SharKpaw skid, but the forward Y will connect, and is finally on the board.
Yeah, I think that finally taking his first round, Antwerp, this could be a good turn, a good kind of turning point.
Oh, that's really huge. Alright, with the defense down buff, there will be a lot of damage, but Ant doesn't quite get the tip of Leaf Blade, so it won't knock down. Patience from both players. Ant is finally pushed SharKpaw into the corner for the first time, but immediately SharKpaw swings out. Watch the seats, watch your feet, but it doesn't matter if you connect the JX. Alright.
Ninetales disappearing just in time for that JX. Antwerp unfortunately having to basically take a full combo and
what a swing. What a swing with the running X, catching Ant trying to set up the seeds there. Safe on the detect is SharKpaw. Plus Frames immediately wakes up with Drill, but Ant had the incredible presence of mind to really bait for that.
Back into field phase. SharKpaw is just forced to burst to get out of this situation. Could have killed that, but Antwerp's going to be able to see a killing blow here. He's up against the wall. Grab.
Yep. Nothing much to do there. SharKpaw trying to make the hard read with the burst, but that burst is minus regardless of shift or not. And if you are against the corner, that is a punish. That's a free punish for you.
Yeah, Sceptile thankfully does have one of the larger ranged 2Y, so even if he wasn't against the corner or had a weird position, he would have been able to just sweep with that. Because the end of Garchomp actually damages Garchomp because he's kind of lets out a roar and loses 50 HP, but which basically would have forced him down to 1 HP, but thankfully Ant, yeah, just able to do the much easier thing instead of having to mash 2Y, just mash grab. Lot larger window there, and Antwerp taking full advantage of that and finally gets his game onto the board, and we move on to game 3.
Alright, so now it's SharKpaw's turn to show how well averse he is at adapting here. Antwerp so far has been running a lot of momentum here, and SharKpaw not really getting a chance to really get started after that game 1. And just try to cover all the jump options from SharKpaw. Covers the running X, that is such a good, that's so good from Antwerp.
Very quick recovering 2Y, that enabled him to actually get out of that CA, that running stance X as soon as possible, but SharKpaw quickly realizing the situation he's in, just CAing out of there, and Antwerp, SharKpaw, instead of opting to go for a move, just pushing in pressure, honestly really smart, and not going to shift because the last hit's not going to land.
Oh, max charge Santum, this is going to hurt a lot.
Taking the grab.
25 HP, we're in 50-50 range per game here. But the patience, SharKpaw knows he doesn't need to overcommit, he doesn't need to give Antwerp a way back in the game, and the Pocket Sand will catch Antwerp on the toes.
A very, very active move, so Antwerp unfortunately just running into that move. And Antwerp now into game 2, or rather the both of them, unfortunately falling into those bullet seeds. The Dragon Claw is not cancelable in field. Antwerp getting caught by the partial charge. That's just, once again, SharKpaw just pushing pressure rather than committing to a move. So smart, not going to shift again. Basically seeing a redo of last round.
Oh, and we see the 5YYY come out this time. Yeah, and SharKpaw hasn't shown that too much yet. And Antwerp, expecting like a Dragon Claw or a running stance option, has been trying to challenge after that, gets caught that time. But he gets the grab, that could be his way in, gets the anti-F, 5X, the just frame on the 6YY, the defense down debuff, and Ant is going to go for unblockable here.
Rather trying to take that meter, but SharKpaw just not wanting to give that away, and I think he's going to call the EV, he will. This is going to be basically a one-touch situation for the both of them.
That was a really good 5X. Alright,
it's
going to bring SharKpaw down to 50-50 range, but Antwerp is his turn to choose not to overcommit here. He's just setting up the guard, and he does not need to force it, and he will not. SharKpaw has to really be able to do something miraculous to bring it back. And the defensive throw, that was really, really solid defense from Antwerp.
Antwerp slightly waiting out that homing cancel from SharKpaw and just kind of running in and then grabbing. That was a really smart option from Antwerp, not getting caught out by that the homing cancel and being able to take the round because
that's such a terrifying movement. Antwerp might have won the field, but he is in the corner. He's going to eat this running X, and he's going to eat a lot of damage.
And that's Garchomp damage, and this pressure is just insane at the moment. Antwerp unsure of what to do. Don't worry, we all been there.
Oh, that was a crazy JY. All right, Antwerp's going to escape the corner and get his the wall blast from his own. A really, really good reversal there.
There we go. Antwerp, thankfully, able to jump out of that opportunity.
Let's go early.
Yeah, the CA just going to be released and straight into Antwerp.
Oh, what a whiff punish! Who whiff punishes 8Y? Alright, that was really incredible by SharKpaw. The jump's gonna get stuffed, however.
Able to get that mid-high immunity with 2X, unable to really do anything about it.
And look, SharKpaw's the one with the life lead. He's figured that he's not gonna really need to overcommit here. The backdash. Patience from him. And is trying to slowly push his way in, but gets caught sleeping by the 5X, and oh no, 10 seconds left on the clock. That homing might have just given Ant a way back into the game, and he's going to take it all the way to the bank.
Yeah, and then he gets to run away, essentially. He can burst out of any sort of pressure. He's going to basically just run away from this.
SharKpaw's not going to build the meter in time, and Antwerp will be up 2-1 after going down a really, really scary game 1 here.
That was such a smart play from Antwerp, just quickly getting that damage and then not giving SharKpaw any opportunity to get that lead back. So Antwerp taking game 3. There will be 2-1. SharKpaw now on the back foot.
Yeah, SharKpaw. Many times he's entered the OCE weekly / OS weekly, he's basically been steamrolling everyone. It's the first time we've really seen him be put on the back foot like this. We're gonna see how he's gonna deal with that.
We'll see how he goes. Antwerp just quickly setting up his field phase setups.
Yeah, and we've seen it so many times. SharKpaw just runs to the center of the field stage. He just tries to dominate control the pace of the match there. The way into the reset, jeez, that's stinky. Oh, again, just do it again.
Just go for it again.
And he's gonna get one more guess off of this. Just do it a third time. Oh, he's not done. He's not
shift. And again, yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, you think you're not gonna get command grabbed?
Getting grabbed into grabbed into grabbed into grabbed. That was rough, but yeah, taking full advantage of that and lack of PSP on that grab, just continuously using it. And yeah, Antwerp now looking a bit.
And he's back in the corner again, even though he's been winning the phases. SharKpaw's field positioning has really been giving him so much advantage, but Ant with a really aggressive throw is going to get his advantage back. Look now, Ant controls the stage. Gotta be careful, that's a very hard move to punish, so that Stone Edge has so much invincibility.
The meter that SharKpaw got from that was so substantial. He's already sitting on meter, so we can just absolutely
you can reset it now if he wants, but he's just gonna take the damage, alright?
An intense amount of damage the drill gonna catch.
Oh, that would have been really sick if he stuffed it. If it connected, sorry.
The neutral Y, and there we go, the forward Y, the active frames of forward Y, setting up for a meaty, and then just going into grab, not going to take it just yet.
Calculations are slightly off, but SharKpaw is firing back on all 4 cylinders. And how many throws did we see in that game?
Definitely over 10, definitely over 15, I'd say. Yeah, Antwerp, I'm really unable to really recognize when SharKpaw wants to throw. It's really hard to recognize those sort of rock, paper, scissors situations against the wall, especially in field. Those grabs just like, it's so uncommon for Garchomp to just kind of run up and just grab out of the blue. And Antwerp not being really ready for that, especially with the Garchomp we have with Bergie. We rarely see it, so yeah, just SharKpaw really taking advantage of that kind of weak point of Antwerp. So we have to see a massive adaptation from Antwerp, kind of having to change how he plays a bit.
And
I
that,
think we're able to do
and the
something.
mentality of just take the throw can only help you so much against Garchomp, who gets so much return off of his command grabs. But that's a really good whiff punish. That's a good start for Ant. He's still fast sitting with a big life lead and has been strangling. I just immediately commentators cursed it. The big damage coming out from SharKpaw is going to almost equalize the life lead. The throw.
There we go, another throw.
Alright, Ant's in the corner. Will he be able to escape? He just throws out the seeds and SharKpaw overcommits. But Ant missing the punish. That's really huge. He's gonna get one more Alakazam off of this. Just goes for the regular throw. 36 HP left on Antwerp's life bar. This is going to be a tough comeback to make.
Antwerp finding his CA, that's going to give him a little bit of meat that he needs. And
Try to flex.
could have been massive, but unfortunately going for the grab, trying the unblockable.
And I would like
Levy
to...
on the other end.
Ooh, that was really good. Alright, Antwerp. Oh, tried to steal SharKpaw's soul, but not quite gonna find it. But SharKpaw tried to go for the Hail Mary 5x, is gonna get punished accordingly.
There we go, Antwerp taking that first round on set point at the moment. This is going to be very rough for SharKpaw. Needs to find his way back in here.
Oh, what a homing cancel. This is going to be a shift. And Antwerp isn't in the corner. This is really important. Every time Antwerp has managed to find his way mid-screen, he's been able to really set the pace of the match. But now he's knocked down. He's going to be forced to be the first one to declare, but the raw 2x comes out.
Oh, another drill just at the corner. That's going to give him so much advantage, so much health too.
In the EV, now the 5Y, the 4Y are threats to Antwerp. However, Antwerp is going to get the knockdown. Are we going to see the first Giga Drain come out of the set come out yet? No! SharKpaw opts for the burst and Ant blocks it. He's going to get a big punish off of that, but the shield is run out.
Yep.
Sorry, the burst has run out from Ant, so that's a lot of health loss. That's a lot of health saved from the SharKpaw side.
Yeah, he's really lucky there, like being able to thankfully avoid the burst attack. He could have just 5Y bursted, but yeah, running out unfortunately though, that's gonna be really lucky for Antwerp.
Yeah, now SharKpaw for the first time this set he's really been the one, really needs to be the one to be able to mount the comeback here. And yep, that is it.
Antwerp taking winners finals over SharKpaw. That'll be the first time Ant beats SharKpaw in bracket, however. Obviously, they haven't faced each other way too many times. Fantastic job to Antwerp, able to recognize where he dropped.
Bracket is in absolute shambles for everyone right now.
Well, you should have guessed right, that's all. But yeah, great job to Antwerp. Quickly able to recognize where he needs to improve, and he did just that. SharKpaw definitely playing really well, but Antwerp, the adaptation was just on point today.
Yeah, that was really, really fast adaptations there. We're going to be... So Antwerp's going to be sitting in the winner's side of Grand Finals here. And I believe our next match is, in fact, going to be you. So are you going to go play your matches now, or...?
Yeah, I suppose I'll go walk over to my matches. I think you're going to be joined by Dinah, so...
Yep, so Dinah is going to be joining me on the mic for Losers Semi. It's going to be James Bell versus Santa.
Yo, Dinah Hole in the Wiggity House.
Wiggity wag, man. How is it going?
What's good? Now, yeah, I don't know. Yo. What it is, we are going to watch James Bell and who? Who is it again?
Versus Santa.
Oh!
Christmas has come early, boys.
Oh, it's Christmas every week in Pokkén.
Yeah.
You get the gift of wonderful sets. Great gameplay.
Hell yeah.
Level gameplay.
Hell yes.
Good reads.
Speak to them, Dinah.
I don't know what else to say.
All right. I do believe that we're gonna be getting to our matches quite soon. Just in a